channel. So today's video, I'm not doing a craft. This is geared towards anyone that has a Cricut. I'm going to be showing you guys some tools that I highly recommend to anyone that owns a Cricut, and also where to get some supplies and materials for super cheap. So let's jump into it. So the very first thing that you have to have if you own a Cricut is a Cricut Mat. The first thing that you'll notice about my mat, it is a cute pink color. I've talked about this mat before in some of my other videos, but this is not the Cricut brand mat because I buy mine from Hobby Lobby. This is the Paper Studio. I've also talked about that brand. I love that brand. This was $15, but it's a pack of 2 mats, and I actually bought this when they had all of their Paper Studio items for 50% off. So I actually got a 2-pack of mats for $7.50, which is insane. This is a standard grip adhesive and it has lasted me a long time. So highly recommend this mat. But I will say, when you do need to make it sticky again, I know a lot of people that just buy a whole new mat, and that is such a waste of money. I rarely ever buy a new mat because you can wash your mats when they get all dirty and grimy, but if you keep the protective cover on it, they typically don't get like that. But if they start to lose their stickiness, I highly recommend this KRYLON EASY-TACK spray. As you can see, mine is very used. I've had the same spray for a year and it hasn't ran out yet because I typically don't have to spray it every use, but I definitely recommend using this versus buying a new mat every couple months. You can get this spray on Amazon for $13, but I got mine at Hobby Lobby. It's $8 at Hobby Lobby. But if any of you shop at Hobby Lobby, you know they always have a 40% off coupon. So I used a 40% off coupon for the spray, making it only $4.80. So you can't beat that. I believe they also sell this at Walmart. I'm not sure what the price is at Walmart though. So the next thing I want to show you guys, you don't have to have, but I recommend it because it has changed my life. Instead of using scissors to cut out each piece of vinyl that I'm cutting, I use this FISKAR's Rotary Cutter, and I like it because it has a safeguard, so I can't cut myself unless I push this safeguard down, but you just lay out your vinyl on your mat where you want it, and you can just cut the square where you need it without picking up your vinyl, without worrying about where your scissors are, because if you're like me, you set your scissors everywhere because you use them for everything. So I like this because it has a little hole on it and I can just put it on my pegboard, and it's just quick and easy use. I've seen these at Walmart, Target, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or Amazon. They all run about $12 to $14. I haven't seen any that are cheaper than that. But if you go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, you could use a coupon, making it cheaper. So I definitely recommend this item. So speaking of FISKAR, I also have this paper cutter. It has a measurement guide at the top, and it has this little guide so you can make sure it's straight. But I use this to cut some of my other vinyl pieces. I also use this for a lot of other paper crafts that I use. So you don't have to have this, but definitely recommend it if you're doing a lot of paper crafting on your Cricut, or you're making your own shipping materials. I got mine at Michael's and I believe it was for $24, but I got it when they had a 50% off coupon, so I only got it for $12. Very savvy shopper. But they also sell these at Hobby Lobby, Target, Walmart, and Amazon. On Amazon, I believe this is $17. But if you do have a Michael's near you or a Hobby Lobby near you, go get one and just use a coupon to make it cheaper. So another must-have tool is a weeding tool. I use my Cricut weeding tool a lot, and I got this in a pack of other Cricut tools, but I also want to show you guys another alternative that is amazing. It is the TECKWRAP weeding pen, which it looks like just a regular pen, and I keep it in my Cricut machine, but you click it, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has a really fine point needle on it, and it is super easy to weed out your design. I just really like this because it is lightweight and it's just very easy to use. You get this on the TECKWRAP website, or you can order it on Amazon. I believe it's $10 on Amazon, and it's Prime, so it ships for free, but I definitely recommend this. But if you don't want to buy this, your typical weeding tool works just fine. So now for the money-saving supply tips that you all have been waiting for. Whenever I'm doing like my cold cups, I have to see where the Starbucks logo is behind my vinyl. And there's a lot of other projects that I need to see exactly where I'm placing my vinyl. So I got this huge, massive roll of transfer tape from Amazon.com. I will never buy a roll of Cricut's transfer tape again. It is 6 inches by 300 feet long. So I don't think I'm gonna be running out anytime soon. This transfer tape was a Prime item, so I didn't have to pay for shipping, and it was only $24. So definitely worth the money. You're getting 300 feet, this will last you a long time. They do have this in other sizes. I just got the 6-inch one because it was the only one that came with 300 feet on it. I believe you can get the 12-inch roll, but it only has like 100 feet on it or something. So I got this because I typically don't use any vinyl pieces that are over 6 inches. But if I needed to, I could just cut 2 pieces and put them side by side if I needed to cover my entire mat with transfer tape. But I typically never have to do that, so this works perfectly for me. So I definitely recommend this. It doesn't look clear because it's all rolled up, but I will peel a little bit up and show you. So it is clear. It is tacky on one side and smooth on the other. So it's very easy to work with. I highly recommend this. But before I started using this, before I really needed the clear transfer tape, and back when I was buying transfer tape at full Cricut retail price, I would also use just plain old masking tape. This is a little cheap trick for you guys. If you don't need to see what you're putting your vinyl on, and it doesn't need to be clear, you can use just regular masking tape and it works perfectly. Now with masking tape, it's very cheap. You can get this literally anywhere, and what I like about masking tape is you can reuse it multiple times before it actually loses its stickiness. So I definitely like that cheap hack if I don't need to be using my clear transfer tape. So of course I saved the best for last. I get 99% of my vinyl from mycraftsource.com, and they have everything under the sun for any of your crafting needs, and I'm talking everything. But their vinyl is cheaper than most websites. So for example, if you get a roll of vinyl at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, unless you're buying it on sale, you're typically paying anywhere from $8 to $12 for a couple of feet. At mycraftsource.com, you can get a 5-foot roll for $2.50. $2.50. Now I used to use this other website called 651vinyl.com. You can check them out as well. But I have found recently their shipping times have increased. They're out of stock all the time, and they stopped selling a lot of vinyl that I used to purchase from there. So I've just kind of moved all my business over to mycraftsource.com because I order a lot of stuff from them. They have everything that you could think of that you may need. But all my vinyl comes from there unless it's a specific vinyl that I need that they may not have, but they typically have everything. I will say that they also have amazing customer service. One time I ordered a matte vinyl, and they happened to be out of the matte vinyl in that color, but they had that same exact color in glossy. They personally called me to apologize and correct my order. So they had the vinyl that I ordered in glossy instead of matte, so they asked me if it was okay if they replaced it with that one, or if I just wanted to change my order altogether. They would just take care of it over the phone for me. Super sweet, super helpful. I highly recommend mycraftsource.com. Even with that problem, they shipped it out within 2 days, and I got it that same week. So highly recommend mycraftsource.com. Go check them out. Okay, so if you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, be sure to comment below, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to keep up with any crafting tutorials and learn more tips and tricks that I have for you guys.